This looks easy. Just follow parameters. We'll do what's inside the parentheses first, and then multiply. That's very nice, but sometimes we'll need to use a longer method. If the 3 wasn't there, we would just have 8 times the quantity 5 plus 2. Each item inside the parentheses must be multiplied by 8. After we multiply, we can add. And if the 8 wasn't there, we'd multiply each item inside the parentheses by 3 and then add. We can add these two partial results to get 77, the same answer we got using parameters. Because the 8 and 3 are both inside the parentheses, we know that both the 8 and 3 must multiply whatever follows. We'll need the longer method for algebra. We can't simplify inside the parentheses because we don't know the value of x. X times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times positive 2 is negative 8. Now we have two like terms, 2x and negative 4x. They add up to negative 2x. And now we're done. The quantity x minus 4 times the quantity x plus 2 is in factored form. The quantity x minus 4 and the quantity x plus 2 are factors. Remember, factors are any numbers that are being multiplied. The numbers x minus 4 and x plus 2 are being multiplied. The product is called simplified form. This is just another way of changing the form but not the meaning of a number. Let's try x equals 6 to verify that both forms have the same meaning. It works. They do have the same meaning. Since the multiplication of two binomials occurs so often, we'll learn a method that's faster and requires less writing. This method is called FOIL, for first, outside, inside, last. To start, we do first term times first term. X times x is x squared. Next, outside term times outside term. X times positive 2 is positive 2x. Then inside term times inside term, or negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Finally, we do last term times last term, or negative 4 times positive 2 is negative 8. We check to see if there are any like terms. In this case, 2x and negative 4x are like terms. We add them and get negative 2x. This is much faster and easier than using the long method. The binomial factors, the quantity 3x minus 5 and the quantity 3x plus 5, are very similar. The only difference is the sign between the two terms. When this happens, the binomials are called conjugates. To multiply conjugates, we use the FOIL method. First times first is 3x times 3x, or 9x squared. Outside times outside is 3x times positive 5, or positive 15x. Inside times inside is negative 5 times 3x, or negative 15x. The negative 15x and positive 15x cancel each other. So there is no middle term. When you multiply binomial factors that are conjugates, the middle terms always cancel out. Last times last is negative 5 times positive 5, or negative 25. Much of algebra is seeing patterns. The pattern we see when multiplying conjugates allows us to skip doing outside times outside and inside times inside. The binomial is being squared, so we start by rewriting this as the binomial times itself. Then we just use the FOIL method. Notice that none of these are like terms. Therefore, we cannot combine them. We must write each term in the answer.